What we've been advertising today is the last comfortable day outside because temperatures are in the low 80s at this particular point in time. We're at 81 in Holmes Lake, 83 East Campus, 81 officially at the airport, cooling off from our high temperature of 83 degrees. And the thing is, the humidity doesn't feel all too bad as well. Let's broaden out the view and we see upper 70s out farther west. We did reach the low 80s in many spots. We saw a high of 79 degrees out towards Kearney. Right now sitting at 77 degrees in Kearney, 79 in Grand Island. Now the humidity feels great as well. It's a little bit higher from where we were 24 hours ago. If you were with us yesterday, we were talking about dew points in the 40s. Now we're talking dew points in the middle 50s in Lincoln, even low 60s out farther west. So the humidity is going to start to make a comeback. We're already starting to see evidence of that with some green splotches. Not enough to make the air feel oppressively uncomfortable, but I think the humidity will be back in full force tomorrow. Here's a live look over our Allo Communications camera, and here's the sun, but it's not blowing out the camera here because there's some haze in the sky. There's actually some wildfire smoke. It's been a while since we've talked about wildfire smoke, but you can actually see it on satellite imagery. It's real clear over the central parts of the state, streaming in from northwest towards the southeast. That's how you know the upper level winds are also from the northwest towards the southeast, because the upper level winds are driving the smoke in, because this smoke's in the upper atmosphere, not close to the surface, so you're probably not smelling smoke outside this evening. No clouds to report on satellite imagery, but temperatures looking ahead, as Rod said at the top of the newscast, we're going to turn on the blast furnace. 93 tomorrow. It's going to be a humid 93 degrees, but nowhere near our record of 101 degrees. 97 for Saturday, but that's getting awfully close to our record of 99, and that record was set back in 1895, so that's a long-standing record. We may get somewhat close to it on Saturday. Here's a look at Stormcast. We're keeping things dry for the rest of this evening. As we go into the overnight hours, mostly clear skies. We continue to have southerly winds, and as long as we have southerly winds, I think the humidity is going to have an opportunity to come back in towards the area. Mostly clear skies going in towards tomorrow afternoon as well with the slight southerly wind. Then we turn our attention towards Saturday. As we go in towards Saturday afternoon, still keeping mostly clear skies, so if you're going out tailgating or going out towards the Husker game, we still have southerly winds, but mostly clear skies for most of the day. Then our attention turns to late Saturday and in towards Sunday. Notice how we have southerly winds here and northerly winds here. There's going to be a front draped across northern Nebraska right about here. Where these winds are crashing, we may see a couple of storms develop. Now, the air is just going to be so dry, and dry air is just detrimental for storm formation. So I've seen some runs of Stormcast fire up some thunderstorms along this. I think they're going to have a very hard time doing so. We may see an isolated shower late Saturday, probably more likely in towards Sunday morning. So I've taken out rain chances for Saturday because it's more likely for Sunday. But I think Sunday we're going to have an isolated storm chance. You'll see that in a 10-day outlook. For tonight, 58 degrees in Lincoln. Tomorrow we'll get into the 90s, 93, maybe even the middle 90s farther towards the south. The smoke in the sky may actually have a cooling effect, so as opposed to the upper 90s, probably low to mid 90s across southeast Nebraska. Your game of the week, Crete versus Seward. We'll start off hot and humid in the lower 90s as we get towards 8 and 9 o'clock, eventually getting into towards the low 80s under mostly clear skies. So humidity returns tomorrow, 93 degrees, even warmer on Saturday. A hot and humid Husker game day, 97 the forecast high. We'll cool off briefly on Sunday as a front moves through, and we'll have isolated storm chances. Now, if you're expecting rain on Sunday based off of what I've just told you, it's not a blockbuster rain event. These are very small rain chances, so there'll be few and far between. I think we'll see some showers on the radar, and then we have a series of disturbances rolling through next week. So it looks like the dry streak is coming to an end, but just small rain chances next week.